Hey again, besties, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're abandoning all sense of comfort and cozy farming vibes to ask one dangerous question. What if Stardew Valley was actually brutal? We've all mastered vanilla Stardew, planted perfect fields, married our favorite NPCs, and conquered the Skull Cavern without breaking a sweat. But what happens when you crank the difficulty to literally impossible? When crops fail without warning, monsters hit harder than an iridium pickaxe, and even a simple rainy day could bankrupt your entire farm. In this video, we're diving headfirst into the mods that turn Pelican Town from a peaceful paradise into a survival horror simulator. We're talking harder mines, ruthless economics, and NPCs who might just hold a grudge if you forget their birthday. I've installed mods that'll make me regret ever taking sunshine and happy chickens for granted, and I'm honestly terrified, so grab your emergency parsnips and pray to Yoba, because we're about to suffer for fun. If you're ready to watch me fail spectacularly, smash the like button and subscribe for more content. Let's begin. If you've ever finished the community center bundles in year 1 and thought, that's it? Then Challenging Community Center Bundles by Jaksha6472 is the mod you've been waiting for. This clever rework takes the vanilla bundles, which many veteran players can complete almost reflexively, and transforms them into a truly daunting, multi-year endeavor that will test your planning, resource management, and patience. The mod introduces over 50 new bundle requirements across all rooms, demanding rare items like prismatic shards, ancient fruit, radioactive bars, and even late-game artifacts like the prehistoric scapula, while also adding new mechanics like quality tiers for crops and animal products, so no more cheesing the system with basic quality milk, and seasonal locks that prevent you from rushing certain bundles without careful timing. What makes this mod especially brutal but fair is how it forces you to engage with every aspect of Stardew Valley: farming, mining, fishing, foraging, and even relationships. Some bundles now require gifts or crafted items tied to specific NPCs. It's fully configurable via generic mod config menu, so you could tweak the insanity level, but even on its default settings, this mod will make that final bundle completion feel like a genuine triumph. Say goodbye to casual playthroughs. This is Stardew Valley hard mode, and your organizational skills just became the ultimate currency. For players who find vanilla Stardew Valley's help-wanted board too simplistic or repetitive, help-wanted Redux transforms it into a dynamic and often brutal challenge that demands strategic planning and resource management. This mod overhauls the quest system by replacing the single daily quest with up to 10 customizable quests pinned to the board, each with unique requirements ranging from item deliveries and fishing tasks to monster slaying objectives and resource collection. What makes this mod particularly challenging is its configurable difficulty scaling. Villagers now request specific items they genuinely like or love, avoiding nonsensical gifts, and these requests can include high-value artisan goods, rare minerals, or even items from modded content like Stardew Valley Expanded, forcing players to diversify their skills and inventory rather than relying on cheap, easily obtainable items. Additionally, the mod introduces reward multipliers that can be tweaked to balance effort versus payout, but default settings often lean toward grueling tasks with minimal compensation, such as demanding a prismatic shard in early spring or requiring gold-quality crops for meager rewards. The quests also impose tighter deadlines, configurable from 2 to 10 days, and failing to complete them can result in friendship penalties or lost opportunities. With features like exclude NPC lists, festive-specific quests, and integration with Ridgeside Village's quest board, this mod ensures that no 2 days feel the same, but also that no task is taken for granted. Players must now weigh every quest feasibility against their farm's progress, making the simple act of checking the board a high-stakes decision. Now for a mod I've praised before but absolutely deserves another spotlight, RT Goat's Longevity. As some of you may remember from a previous video, this isn't just a difficulty mod, it's a complete economic overhaul designed to keep your saves engaging deep into year 5 and beyond. What makes longevity so brilliantly challenging is its progressive tax system, which charges you seasonally based on your income, property, like upgraded buildings and machines, and even the number of sprinklers you own, forcing you to strategically manage every aspect of your farm's economy or risk falling into debt. But taxes are just the beginning. The mod also introduces dynamic pricing, where items' values fluctuate daily based on factors like your friendship levels with NPCs, the season, or random market events, making every sale a calculated risk. Stamina costs for tools are rebalanced to feel impactful even after upgrades, and new mechanics like subsidized crops, which offer tax breaks for growing specific seasonal plants, encourage diversification beyond the usual meta strategies. I keep coming back to this mod because it doesn't just add artificial difficulty, it layers realism and consequence into every decision, ensuring that Stardew Valley never loses its tension or sense of progression. Whether you're a min-maxer or a role player, longevity transforms the game into a thrilling survival management sim where every gold piece matters. I simply cannot stop raving about Stardew Valley Expanded by Flash Shifter, a mod I've adored since the start of my modding journey, and one that continues to redefine my love for Stardew Valley with every playthrough. While Stardew Valley is celebrated for its breathtaking world expansion, rich storytelling, and immersive new characters like Troubled Sophia or Ambitious Victor, it also masterfully introduces layers of meaningful difficulty that elevate the game beyond cozy farming into a genuinely engaging challenge. The mod overhauls vanilla maps to be larger and more complex, forcing players to navigate unfamiliar terrain and spend precious time simply traversing between locations, making each day a strategic puzzle of time management. Beyond exploration, Stardew Valley Expanded includes configurable difficulty settings like lower profit margins, reducing sell prices by 20%, harder building construction, increasing resource requirements, stronger monsters with higher HP and attack, and balanced crafting, adjusting recipe costs, all of which prolong progression and demand careful resource allocation. Additionally, the mod expands late-game content with tougher boss fights, difficult new locations such as the Crimson Badlands and the Highlands, as well as intricate quests that require meticulous planning. Yet what truly sets Stardew Valley Expanded apart is how it balances this challenge with authenticity. It never feels artificially grueling, but instead deepens the sense of accomplishment as you adapt to its expanded world. For players craving a Stardew experience that tests their skills while enveloping them in a richer narrative, this mod is an absolute essential, and yes, I'm still as obsessed today as I was in the first video. For our final deep dive into difficulty-enhancing mods, we're exploring JP's Hardew Valley by Wanpa98AR. A comprehensive overhaul that transforms Stardew Valley from a cozy farming sim into a grueling test of survival and strategy. This mod attacks comfort from every angle. It slashes income from crops, foraging, and fishing by up to 50%, triples the experience needed to level skills, forces meticulous resource management with inflated crafting and building costs. For example, thousands of wood for late-game structures, and overhauls bundles to demand rare items like prismatic shards or gold-quality fish. Even combat becomes ruthlessly punishing with rebalanced weapon damage, monster stat boosts, and immunity adjustments. What sets it apart is its modularity. Via generic mod config menu, you can customize difficulty per skill, farming, mining, etc., and even integrate challenges for popular expansions like Stardew Valley Expanded or Ridgeside Village. However, I had to create an entirely new save for this mod due to significant compatibility risks with my existing modded setup. Its sweeping changes like altering item IDs, adding custom crops with the energy berries with not very legal cultivation hints, and injecting new mechanics like a seasonal tax system, clash with mods that modify similar assets. As thrilling as it is to face this brutalist version of Pelican Town, it's a stark reminder to always check compatibility through tools like Smappy's console logs. If you're craving a masochistic challenge and don't mind starting fresh, Hardew Valley will test your limits, but tread carefully, lest your save file become a casualty of mod warfare. And that, my friends, wraps up our journey into the wonderfully painful world of Stardew Valley difficulty mods. From bundle requirements that made me question my life choices, to tax systems that drained my virtual wallet, and Stardew Valley expanded monsters that made my save feel like a horror movie. We've suffered, we've strategized, and we've somehow survived. Barely. If you enjoy watching me struggle through challenging community bundles, weep over Help Wanted Redux's ruthless West, or rage quit over Hardew Valley's brutal economy, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It helps more than you know. Subscribe if you want to see me suffer through even more masochistic mods in the future, because apparently I hate myself. Let me know in the comments, which of these mods would break you first? Or better yet, what mod should I torture myself with next? Thanks for watching, stay brave, and remember, sometimes a little chaos makes the cozy moments even sweeter. Until next time, happy farming!